Hi everyone, this is Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred, and on behalf of Major League Baseball, I'm honored to welcome you to the Pony League World Series at the historic Lou Hayes Pony Field. Pony League Baseball was founded here in Washington, Pennsylvania in the spring of 1951, and the very next year, the inaugural Pony League World Series was held. Over the last 64 years, Pony has grown into a leader in youth baseball and softball, and today can be found throughout the United States and in more than 40 countries worldwide. Pony believes in the philosophy that the games of baseball and softball help create better citizens for the future through life lessons learned on the field, including teamwork, self-discipline, sportsmanship, respect, sacrifice, and most important, having fun. Major League Baseball shares these ideals, and we are proud to support Pony Baseball and Softball and the Pony League World Series. Good luck to all the teams, and we hope to see you at a Major League or minor league ballpark near you this summer.
If you had the ability to custom order baseball weather, well, this would be it. Perfection here in Washington, Pennsylvania. It's the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, day number 3, as we get set for Youngstown, Ohio, taking on Levittown, Puerto Rico. All the activity actually for the tournament began back on Thursday. The Med Express Fan Fest held at Dick's Sporting Goods here in Washington, Pennsylvania. An opportunity to take a look at the latest technology in the world of baseball. And it was an opportunity for the players to meet one another before they compete for this championship. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Caridi. Thank you so much for being with us. We've got an elimination game here coming up right now. It's the first of our tournament, and here is the matchup. It will be Levittown, Puerto Rico against Youngstown, Ohio. Look above there, back on Friday, it was Levittown, Puerto Rico losing to Guasave, Mexico. 4-1 was the final score. And then Hagerstown advanced to the winner's bracket with a 6-1 win over Youngstown, Ohio. So double elimination we go. Leads us to this matchup, 7th game of the tournament overall, Puerto Rico and Ohio. The loser will be eliminated and the winner advances on. What do you say we meet the teams now? Turn it over to public address announcer Bob Gregg.
Set for elimination game 1. This is Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series game number 7, featuring host area champion Youngstown, Ohio, and the Caribbean Zone champion Levittown, Puerto Rico. Let's meet the two teams. First of all, for the visitors from Youngstown, leading off, shortstop, number 99, Jeremy Cruzweiser. Batting second, the right fielder, number 13, Mitchell Seymour. Batting third and playing first base, number 9, Jacob Gehring. Batting fourth and catching, number 22, Trey Pancake. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 21, Sean Helpy. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 2, Trey Ventresco. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 20, Seve Cantini. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 17, Shane Cato. Batting ninth and pitching, number 33, Brandon Mikos. Number 8, Austin Vogt. Number 12, Ronnie Howard. Number 24, Corey Rose. Number 25, Anthony Decato. Number 34, Dylan Dominguez. Coach Bill Pancake. Coach Matt DeSalvo. Manager Randy Dominguez, Youngstown, Ohio. And now for the Caribbean champion, the home team in this game, Levittown, Puerto Rico. Batting first, the second baseman, number 12, Miguel Vega. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 1, Jaime Santiago. Batting third and playing third base, number 2, Drashier Lugo. Batting fourth and catching, number 7, Alexander Dominguez. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 21, Anthony Rivera. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 44, Luis Beltre. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 99, Joscar Feliciano. Batting 8th and pitching, number 31, Alejandro Gonzalez. Batting 9th, center fielder, number 8, Jan Martinez. Number 5, Adrian Rubert. Number 19, Ian Soto. Number 22, Derek Elisier. Number 27, Albert Oliva. Number 34, Jorge Rivera. Coach Miguel Vega. Coach Miguel Dominguez. The manager, Pedro Feliciano. Levittown, Puerto Rico. Umpiring at home plate, Dave Longo. At first base, Rob Ross. At second base, Stan Wilkerson. At third base, Brian Gillespie. Decisions Committee, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor, Dick Witt.
At this time, we ask that you all rise for the Pony Prayer and our national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your hats. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or question ability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, and to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
And so on an absolutely beautiful afternoon here in Washington, Pennsylvania, it is time to play ball. Let's turn it over to your announcers for this afternoon's game, Mark Uriah and Lanny Fratteri.
Teams getting ready to go here. They exchange high fives after lining up on the baselines. On an absolutely gorgeous afternoon for baseball, picture perfect. And a lot more comfortable than we are normally used to this time of year in southwestern Pennsylvania. Our umpiring crew, Joe Weir calling the balls and strikes. John Ross at first, Stan Wilkerson at second, and Brian Gillespie at third base. Again, Levittown, Puerto Rico, the home team. They'll be taking the field here momentarily. Teams going over their respective lineups, and a good opportunity for us to do that as well. First, the visitors from Youngstown.
Youngstown, Ohio's starting lineup, Jeremy Kruzweiser will be leading off and playing shortstop. Mitch Seymour in right field hitting second. Jake Gearing at first base batting third. Then it's Trey Pancake batting fourth, catching. Sean Helpy at third base batting fifth. Ty Van Tresco in left field batting sixth. Sevi Cantini in center field batting seventh. Shane Cato at second base hitting eighth. And Brandon Mikos batting ninth and pitching for Youngstown, Ohio.
Levittown, Puerto Rico with right-hander Alejandro Gonzalez on the hill. Right-hander taking his warm-up tosses. Behind the plate, Alexander Dominguez, Anthony Rivera at first, Miguel Vega the second baseman, Jaime Santiago the shortstop, and Drashir Lugo at third base. The outfield from left to right, Luis Beltre, Jan Martinez, and Oscar Feliciano. Blue Hayes Pony Field here in Washington Park. 54 feet, the distance between the pitcher's mound and home plate for Pony baseball. 80 feet bases, 250 feet down the left field and right field lines, 305 feet to straightaway center field. Yeah, we talked about the gorgeous conditions here. Well, humidity's gone down even further than what it was earlier in the day, down to 53%, which is very comfortable. 76 degrees and some high clouds, but mostly bright sunshine here as we get ready to start Game 7 and Game 2 of the afternoon. Again, an elimination game, so teams trying to stay alive in the series. 10 teams in the series, split into two 5-team brackets, which are double elimination within that bracket, and then a single championship game. You see the long trek for this team from Levittown, Puerto Rico to Washington, Pennsylvania. And Jeremy Kruzweiser ready to lead it off for Youngstown. Right-handed hitting shortstop. First pitch of Game 7 is up and in from Alejandro Gonzalez. Kruzweiser, that front foot tight to the batter's box, takes a fastball, and a good one from Gonzalez for a strike on the inside part of the plate. The right-hander delivers, fisted by Kruzweiser to the right side. Vega will throw to first for the first out of the inning.
Injury update for the Youngstown team after that first out and the roller to the right side. Some concern about Corey Rose. He was hit in the head by a pitch in that first game of the tournament in which Youngstown played, and they went through the concussion protocol, and the physicians were talking with Corey's parents for a decision on whether he could compete today or not.
First pitch misses outside to right fielder Mitch Seymour. Seymour 1 for 3 in the series. Fouls back a fastball. Seymour does also have an RBI. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right.
Gonzalez, the big right-hander with the pitch. Fastball is up and in. Gonzalez with some zip on that heater. Gonzalez into the windup. 2-1 pitch, lifted foul and out of play to the right side. Saw the distance to Washington, Pennsylvania that Puerto Rico had to travel. Not quite as far for Youngstown. Probably I'll ballpark it at about an hour-and-a-half drive from Youngstown to Washington, PA. 2-2 pitch.
Ball.
Fastball down and in.
Big 2.
Get a look in the Youngstown dugout there as the 3-2 pitch comes in, and it's a fastball downstairs. It was Corey Rose, I believe, in the dugout we were looking at there. See that pitch down in the dirt. And now Jake Gehring, the first baseman, to bat. Gehring 0 for 2. So Seymour, the runner at first, with one out here in the top of the first inning for Youngstown. Takes a fastball for a strike. Play Gehring straight away as the one-strike pitch comes in. Jammed is Gehring, and he fouls it off first base side out of play. A lot of fun here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Some live music in between games.
Flag.
You mentioned it's Pittsburgh Pirates Day here. 0-2 pitch comes into Gehring. He skies it. Shallow right center field. Martinez, the center fielder, long run coming in, but it's the right fielder Feliciano who makes the grab for out number 2.
Speaking of the Pirates, you see Neil Walker to Milwaukee.
I saw
see that?
I saw that it was rumored this morning. I assume it's official now.
No, I guess I read the story. What did you hear, Chris?
Chris Dugan says yes.
It is official. Well, wouldn't you love to have Neil Walker back in a Pirate uniform?
Oh my! And especially when both the Pirates and Brewers are now 3 games behind the Cubs and Cardinals, who, if I read the standings right this morning, are tied for the division lead. Bouncer up the middle for Trey Pancake for a 2-out single, moving Seymour to second.
Pancake's third hit of the tournament.
And that brings up Sean Helpe, the third baseman. Helpe 1 for 3 in the series with a run scored. So Youngstown trying to score first here in the top of the first inning. Runners at first and second. Helpe swings and misses at a pitch down in the dirt. Wonder what kind of, I mean, the Pirate fans are not terribly crazy about the Brewers. You got to wonder what, well, you figure Neil being a hometown guy, he's still going to get a nice hand when it comes to.
He's such a great guy, just a wonderful individual.
One-strike pitch. Good breaking ball on the inside corner to Helpe. My guess is Pirate fans would, maybe the only team they would prefer him not to show up in an opposing uniform might be the Cubs at this point, but. Good for Neil Walker, though. He's an outstanding player here. Throw down to third on a steal attempt, and out trying to get to third is Seymour. Outstanding throw by Dominguez to Lugo, the third baseman, covering, and the caught stealing ends the inning. A hit, a walk, 1 left on for Youngstown, Ohio in the top of the first inning. After half an inning, Youngstown scoreless. Levittown, Puerto Rico coming to bat here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Dunkin' Donuts, by California University of Pennsylvania, by ANSYS, by West Banco, and by UPMC.
Back here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, Levittown, Puerto Rico coming to bat here in the bottom of the first.
Miguel Vega leads off, plays second base. Jaime Santiago at shortstop. Drasir Lugo at third base. Alexander Dominguez catching, batting fourth. Anthony Rivera hitting fifth at first base. Luis Beltre in left field batting sixth. Joscar Feliciano, the coach's son, head coach's son, right fielder, batting seventh. Alejandro Gonzalez pitching, batting eighth, and Jan Martinez in center field batting ninth.
And they will face Brandon Mikos for Youngstown, Ohio, right-hander. His battery mate Trey Pancake behind the plate. Jake Gehring at first. Shane Cato, the second baseman. Jeremy Kruzweiser at short. Sean Helpe at third. Ty Ventresco, Steve Cantini, and Mitch Seymour, the outfield for Youngstown from left to right. And Miguel Vega to lead it off here for Levittown, Puerto Rico.
Right.
Vega 1 for 2 in the series. A swing and a foul tip held on to by Pancake. Vega left-handed hitter. One strike fastball misses upstairs. Mikos into the windup. His 1-1 pitch right down the middle for a called strike.
1-2.
Tough pitch to take there. Mikos winds and delivers. Misses upstairs with the fastball this time.
Guys.
Mikos winds and delivers the 2-2. Curveball outside edge, called strike 3.
We were talking during the first game about batters in the dugout paying attention to what's going on in the game. And one of the things you should be paying attention to as a hitter is the strike zone that's been established by the home plate umpire.
Ball ripped into left center field on the first pitch by Jaime Santiago. This will roll to the fence. Santiago will pull into second base with a double. And the ball gets away on the way to the infield here. And a little hesitation by Santiago. Now he'll try to go to third, and he's out. That little hesitation cost Santiago, and you can't blame him for hesitating because you want to. Wasn't sure where the ball would go.
Boy, Gehring did a great job. First baseman was alert to pick up that ball over by the first base line. Give Gehring credit for that.
First pitch swinging is Drasir Lugo. Grounds it to third. Helpe to first. Throw is wide of the bag. Gets away. And now the ball going out of play through the camera. I don't want to call it a hole in the fence, but the segment of the fence out there so the camera can get in. And so the ball goes through there and out of play.
And what happened on that play, Helpe never did have a firm grasp. He bobbled the ball as he was trying to get the grip and then consequently threw it away.
So he's charged with an error. And now Alexander Dominguez, left-handed hitting catcher. 0 for 2 in the series, takes a fastball up high. So 2 outs, Lugo the runner at second now. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
According to the information that we've all been given, Dominguez's favorite team is the New York Yankees. I wonder if his cousin Bernie Williams has anything to do with that.
You think? 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. I guess, given the stars that the Yankees usually have, I don't know that Bernie Williams ever got maybe the credit he deserved for as good a player as he was. One ball, 2 strikes. Fastball high and away.
Speaking of retired numbers, do the Yankees have any numbers left to retire?
2 balls, 2 strikes to Dominguez. Lugo the runner at second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. Dominguez down on strikes. A hit, an error, 1 left on. We've played 1 here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Levittown, Puerto Rico, and Youngstown, Ohio, scoreless.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse around at the Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through the 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
Well, we're watching Youngstown, Ohio play here this afternoon. That also is Youngstown, Ohio, circa 1955. Arriving into town, they stayed at Washington and Jefferson College. And as you might imagine, a lot of things to do, including the little ping pong activity. And from ping pong, we went to checkers. And then from checkers, well, of course, that builds up a big appetite. You got to go have a little bite to eat at the dining hall. And that Youngstown team eventually made its way around Washington, Pennsylvania. And after any big meal, you got to have a little ice cream. That was Washington, Pennsylvania back in 1955, and the Youngstown team arriving in. And now Youngstown ready to go. Back up to Lanny.
Pittsburgh Pirates Day here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. See some Bucko alumni in just a bit. First pitch here in the top of the second inning. Sean Helpy fouls off the first offering from Levittown, Puerto Rico's Alejandro Gonzalez. Helpy 1 for 3 in the series with an RBI. 1 strike pitch misses down and in.
Made the comment the other day when Helpy came to the plate. He wears number 21, his favorite player, Roberto Clemente.
1-1 pitch. Good downward movement on that offering from Gonzalez. Helpy swung and missed.
1-2.
No score here, top of the second. Sean Helpy leading it off for Youngstown, Ohio. 1-2, tap to the left side. Nice play by Lugo, moving to his left, throws to first in time to retire Helpy.
The only advantage to having had the runner thrown out at third to end the first inning was it gave Helpy a fresh start, because he was behind in the count back in the first inning, fell behind in this at bat. First out of the inning.
Ty Ventresco 0 for 2 in Youngstown's first ball game. Right-handed hitting left fielder steps in with 1 out, nobody on. And he gets jammed and fouls the first pitch straight back. Glad you're with us here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, whether it be on WJPA AM 1450 in Washington, online, WJPA.com, greensports.net, or on the American Sports Network through our partnership with Pikewood Sports and our friends at MLB.com.
Pikewood crew led by Mike Parsons and Dan Lohman and Roger Lenhart and Scott Bartlett. Great devotion on the part of our TV partners covering all of these games.
1 strike pitch on the way. Fastball low. Fans of all ages can enjoy the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. We've seen that for so many years. Check swing on a pitch in the dirt. They'll appeal. First base umpire Ron Ross says that Ventresco did not go around. 2 balls and a strike. Ventresco waiting on a 2-1 pitch from Alejandro Gonzalez for Levittown, Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss and a high fastball.
2-2, guys. Yep.
Pitch just looks so good for hitters coming in, and it's just hard to catch up to. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Scoreless here in the top of the second inning. Again, each of these teams losing its first game, so facing elimination here. 2-2 pitch, golfed into right center field. Coming on and making the grab is the right fielder Feliciano for the second out of the inning. Sevi Cantini, the center fielder, to bat. Cantini, right-handed hitter, 0 for 1 in the series. First pitch, fastball, good location.
What do you think Chris Dugan knows who Freddie Smith is? Remember we had talked about Freddie the other day?
Yes, we did.
You know who Freddie Smith is, Chris? No. Sevi Cantini's cousin.
1 strike pitch, fouled off.
I like it when you humor me. You know that, Mark? Thank you. I like it when you do that.
Play.
No balls, 2 strikes to Cantini as Gonzalez winds and delivers. Called, strike 3. Second, make that first strikeout for Gonzalez. It is a 1-2-3 top of the second inning after an inning and a half. Youngstown, Ohio and Levittown, Puerto Rico scoreless here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs
to help prevent injuries
and to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
One of the special events that takes place each year at this Pony League World Series is the Champions League game, and it took place yesterday morning before the activity began, and the champions were exactly that. They were champions, and they were cheered on, and they were encouraged by all of the teams that are participating in this year's event. And that right there is an absolutely beautiful shot of everyone coming together. All of the teams entered in this year's field and the Champions League team members. This is the 66th edition of this Pony League World Series. Beautiful setting and great baseball since Friday. Let's get back to this one now. Still looking for our first run.
Anthony Rivera to lead it off here for Levittown, Puerto Rico in the bottom of the second inning. Rivera 0 for 3 in Levittown's Friday night loss to Mexico. First pitch stays up and in from Youngstown, Ohio right-hander Brandon Mikos. Youngstown used 3 pitchers in its loss to Hagerstown on Friday. Mikos was not one of them. 1-0 pitch, grounded foul wide of first. Covina, California defeated Washington County 10-0 in a 5-inning ball game in our first game today. And scheduled at 5 o'clock, another elimination game, this one in the bottom half of the bracket with Brownsville, Texas, and the Netherlands. 1-1 to Rivera, line foul, off the fence on the first base side.
First base coach Miguel Vega for Levittown. Happens to be a dairy farmer
1-2
in Puerto Rico.
Play.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Mikos. Swing and a miss. Had Rivera out in front. And ball getting away from Pancake, but no trouble to throw out Rivera to complete the play.
But pancake go about 55 feet down the line before throwing the ball to his first baseman.
I got to say, you don't see that very often. A nice job to, I guess, maybe to give himself an opportunity to kind of lob it over top of Rivera as he was running down the line. Luis Beltre takes a breaking ball on the outside edge. One out, nobody on, bottom of the second inning. Beltre, the left fielder for Levittown, takes inside here.
When you and I played golf together with Jim Jefferson, did I tell you the Larry Boa, Pete McCannon story?
I don't believe you did.
Oh, I got to tell you that sometime. Somewhat similar to what we just saw transpire.
Ball fouled off at home plate.
Pete McCannon, when he was playing for Montreal years ago, he had a ground ball to shortstop Boa, and he slipped in the batter's box. McCannon slipped in the batter's box, and Boa wouldn't throw the ball to first base. He made Pete get up, and Pete didn't want to run, and then Larry just waited and waited and waited, and he forced Pete McCannon to finally run.
Swing and a miss at the 1-2 pitch. Beltre down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Fourth strikeout for Mikos.
And so then Pete got about 15 feet from first base. Finally, Larry Boa. And the thing is that the reason it's funny is because Boa is now a coach on Pete McCannon's staff in Philadelphia, and Pete knew it was Boa, but Boa didn't remember it was Pete McCannon who he had made fun of.
Did McCannon make him pay in some form?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Ball grounded foul by Feliciano.
I had a dinner with Pete McCannon and Larry Boa a couple months ago. Boy, it was so much fun. I always had a lot of respect for Larry Boa. It was great, fierce rivalry between the Pirates and Phillies back when they used to play 18 times a year.
And that's what helps build rivalries, and I think Major League Baseball misses that somewhat. Ball grounded through the hole on the left side with 2 outs for Feliciano, a base hit. Interleague play certainly is a factor in that. Larry Boa, one of those guys, if he was on your team, you loved him, but my guess is every other team in the National League despised him. I know Pirates fans did.
Some great battles, including the time Bruce Keeson hit Mike Schmidt with a pitch.
I think we've talked about that before, and I was there that night at Three River Stadium. Alejandro Gonzalez, the pitcher, fouls one straight back.
Well, and what Boa told me the story about that was that Schmidt was yelling at his teammates for days about, hey, they're throwing at me, why don't you guys do something? And Greg Lisinski said, hey, you want to do something? Go get them. You do it. And next day he did.
Well, and again, I know we talked about this last year, but it's one of my favorite stories. As the one-strike pitch will have to wait, we get a throw over to first. Feliciano back in safely. The next day, I'll never forget the quote in the paper that, at least according to the, I believe the Pittsburgh Press at the time, that Schmidt said, the next time you do that, I'm coming out there. And Keeson said, why wait till next time? Pitch fouled off out of play. And I think Ed Ott tackled him just before he got to the mound, and Keeson got a couple of shots in on a defenseless Schmidt because I think Ed Ott had him in a bear hug.
Ed Ott, who was a wrestler in high school.
Stretched by Mikos, and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball, Gonzalez out in front. Mikos strikes out the side after giving up the 2-out single. A runner left on. We've played 2 here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Levittown, Puerto Rico, and Youngstown, Ohio, scoreless.
You will never be bored in Washington County, Pennsylvania. The Tourism Promotion Agency promotes hundreds of attractions throughout the county, including arts and entertainment, shopping, historical, and outdoor recreation venues, in addition to over 25 premier festivals that occur annually. Plus, there's 38 different lodging facilities, almost 2,700 rooms. It's the place to be.
We'll move to the third inning. Youngstown, Ohio coming to bat in a scoreless ball game. 8-9-1 hitters for Youngstown against Levittown, Puerto Rico right-hander Alejandro Gonzalez, who's given up a hit and a walk through the first 2 innings. High chopper on the first pitch. Nice job by Gonzalez to get off the mound and flip to first base to retire Shane Cato. Now Brandon Mikos. First plate appearance for Mikos in the series. One out, nobody on, top of the third, scoreless ball game. First pitch fastball on the outside edge from Gonzalez. Mikos, right-handed batter against the righty Gonzalez. 1-strike pitch, fastball in the dirt. One ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Play.
Gonzalez winds and delivers. Chop to the left side, cut off by Lugo. So I'd make a similar play in the second inning, and he does again here to retire Mikos.
2 questions for you. What did Cato do?
Cato was retired on a high chopper to the pitcher Gonzalez.
1-3?
Yes.
And then 6-3. 5-3?
Yes.
I'm sorry. And the other question I had for you is, why are you doing play-by-play?
Well, I don't know. Where'd you go get a drink of water?
I went to the green room.
I understand. Back up to the top of the order, Jeremy Cruiseweiser. And for the middle innings, here's Lanny Fratteri.
Thank you very much, sir. Cruz 0 for 1. Where's number 99? Wayne Gretzky. George Mikan. There's some other famous 99s. Warren Sapp. Here's the 1-strike pitch to Cruiseweiser. In for a called strike. Jeremy, who's from Canfield, Ohio, goes to Ursuline High School, 10th grader. Nobody on, 2 down. Scoreless game in the third, second game of our triple-header. And the 0-2 pitch is low and inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. With the winner of this game to play tomorrow morning against Guasave, Mexico. And the loser will be on its way home later today.
I got to go back to that Pirates-Phillies rivalry and the episode where Bruce Keeson hit Mike Schmidt. If I remember correctly, that was a doubleheader that night, and I think it was in the second game that they hit Willie Stargell, and Stargell very slowly walked out to the mound with a bat in his hand.
Swing and a miss. And the out recorded to bring the close of third inning. 1-2-3 third. And now Alejandro Gonzalez has retired 6 in a row at the end of 2.5 innings. Youngstown, Ohio, nothing. Levittown, Puerto Rico, nothing. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse Around at the West Alexander Fair, September 4th through 9th at the Fairgrounds in West Alexander.
This is a look back at the Pony League World Series as cars rolled in here to Washington Park and to Lou Hayes Pony Field. This is back in 1955, folks, when you could see people literally poured in from all over Western Pennsylvania and beyond to take a look at the matchup. And back in 1955, the host team, Washington, Pennsylvania, won itself a championship. So many, many years ago, and the game's still being played right here, same spot in Washington County, Pennsylvania. So
we may have it here in the press box, and you can identify the case and the contents. We'll gladly return it to you.
And the number 9 hitter, Jan Martinez, will lead off. Home plate umpire is Dave Longo. Dave is from Beaver, credit manager for Triangle Fastener. This is Dave's second Pony League World Series. Here's the first pitch of the bottom of the third from Mikos. Foul ball outside first. Ron Ross at first base from Cannonsburg. Stan Wilkerson, second base umpire from New Eagle. And at third base, Brian Gillespie. Brian from Houston, PA. Bouncing ball off the glove and kicked away past Cruiseweiser, and safe at first is Martinez on the E6. It is the second error of the game committed by Youngstown. Top of the order, Miguel Vega, left-handed batter. Miguel's dad, first base coach. From Florida, Puerto Rico. Miguel's sister, Natalia, is on the trip, and she has been so helpful to us dealing with some of the translating and information about players of this Puerto Rican team. Pitch a ball showing bunt runner breaking for second base on the throw to first. The relay towards second base, and the tag made by Cato as Martinez had trouble finding the base, went past it and score it 2-3-4.
Yeah, Cato, I think he missed the tag initially, or if he didn't, he wanted to make sure, and when Martinez overslid the bag, he had no chance to get back.
Ball fouled back, 1 ball, 1 strike on Vega. I was talking about Miguel's sister, Natalia, who is 18 years old, and she is going to Marquette University in the fall in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She's going to major in biomedical engineering. 1-1 pitch. Foul ball outside first. Game 7 of the Pony League World Series, with our third game of the day, Brownsville, Texas against the Netherlands, another elimination game. And then tomorrow, 4 games. The windup by Mikos, 1-2 pitch up high. I personally believe the best way to get to Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington Park is to go to 79, get off exit 33, the laboratory exit, either coming from the north or from the south. Next pitch called, strike 3, 2 out. Second time that Vega has looked at a third strike. So you get off exit 33, you go down 2.5 miles. See the big sign, there's a stoplight, big sign for Pony League World Series, hanger right there. And you're here to enjoy the festivities. Jaime Santiago doubled in the first inning, swing and a miss. No score in the game. We're in the bottom of the third inning.
6 strikeouts for Mikos.
And the curly-haired right-hander delivers the next pitch. A dribbler. First baseman Gehring's got it. Unassisted putout. No runs, no hits. An error, no one left on base. At the end of 3, Youngstown, Ohio, nothing. Levittown, Puerto Rico, nothing. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs
to help prevent injuries
and to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
This is Carlos Correa, shortstop for the Houston Astros, famous for his fast hands. When he's not playing baseball, he's watching baseball. When he's not watching baseball, he's reading about baseball. When he's not reading about baseball, he's listening to baseball. And when he's not listening to baseball, he's playing baseball. MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
Top of the fourth inning for Youngstown, right fielder Mitchell Seymour leads off.
And Mitch Seymour will lead off for Youngstown. Matt DeSalvo coaches first, or is this inning. And Randy Demiquez coach at third. Ball one. The Youngstown coaches, they have a tendency to flip things around a little bit if they're looking for some offense. Remember the days when Tommy Lasorda was the manager of the Dodgers and his team wasn't scoring runs, so he decided he was going to go out and coach third base. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Seymour wears number 13 from New Springfield, Ohio. Also plays football. Called strike 2 and 1. Goes to Springfield Loco, a 9th grader. Mitch Seymour. Jake Gehring to follow in the Trey Pancake in the 4th inning in a scoreless game. Our first game of the day. Covina, California won in 5 innings, 10-0. Strike outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Randy Demiquez, the manager of the Youngstown team, 2nd year. He's a carpenter. Alejandro Gonzalez has his sign. The right-hander rocks and deals. 2-2 pitch. Ball hit, trundled to second. Vega to Rivera. Out number 1. That pitch was what, about 2 inches off the ground when Seymour hit it?
Yeah, protecting the plate with 2 strikes. Manny Sanguillen would have been proud of that.
And Jake Gehring 0 for 1. Gehring came up with a big defensive play in the first inning of this game. And keep in mind that if Gehring does not back up that errant throw after the Santiago double, and Gehring was able to throw Santiago out of third. After that, Lugo reached on an error. That would have been a run. 0-1 pitch. Down low 1-1. Jake Gehring. He and I have developed a pretty strong relationship in this short period of time, because he was telling me about his fishing YouTuber and how that's the way of the future. The other day after the loss to Hagerstown, I didn't know if Jake would be in a very good mood or not, but first thing he said when he saw me is, "Did you check it out? Did you check out what I'm telling you about that fishing YouTuber?"
You want to explain what that is to a non-fisherman?
I'm not sure I can explain it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So all I know is that Jake told me that that's the wave of the future, and he can make millions of dollars if that becomes his future. And I went on the internet and did all that, and I still don't know what I'm talking about. Now Trey Pancake, better known as William Pancake III, who lives on Pancake Clarkson Road in Negley, Ohio. His dad is one of the coaches on this Youngstown team. His dad owns an auto body shop. Scoreless game, 4th inning. Nobody on, 2 down. And Pancake takes ball 1. Trey Pancake now 3 for 4 in the tournament. One ball pitch. Foul ball off to the right, out of play, 1-1. Always interesting when you get to know these players, talk to them. Of course, on every team, you're going to find a couple of guys that are very gregarious, that love to talk, that love to, fill you in on what's going on. Then, of course, there's a bunch of 13, 14, 15-year-olds that are very quiet. Pancake auto body represented. Pitch, 2 balls and 1 strike. Yes, it's Trey Trey's dad, Bill Pancake Jr., owned the auto body shop. Nobody on, 2 down. The windup by Gonzalez. Foul ball out of play. I was up talking to some of the Bay County players yesterday. By the way, that hillside over there, that is steeper than I ever thought it was. Have you ever been up there?
I have.
It is really steep. But anyways, Bay County players are telling me that the other night one guy took his roommate's cell phone and microwaved it. Hope nobody got in trouble over that. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Gonzalez. Outside 3. I love it when I leave Mark, you're right. Totally speechless.
Microwave it with your cell phone.
He microwaved his buddy's, his roommate's cell phone.
Oh, I see.
He put the cell phone in the microwave in the room.
What was the end result?
I don't know the rest of the story. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Gonzalez. Slapped on the left side. Hopper kicks off the glove and out into left field. Off the glove of the shortstop. And Pancake's aboard for the second time in this ball game. It is a base hit. Pancake has the 2 Youngstown hits. Gonzalez pitching a 2-hit shutout, and so is Brandon Mikos. Sean Helpe from East Palestine, Ohio. Helpe, runner going. Pitch a strike. Throw to second base from the knees. Catcher Dominguez threw from his knees and gunned down Pancake to end the 4th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no one left on base. After 3.5 innings, Youngstown, Ohio, nothing. Levittown, Puerto Rico, nothing. This is the Pony League World Series, sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods.
It's go time at Dunkin' with 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps for $2. Enjoy 2 freshly made oven-toasted wraps and keep on running all day long. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin's full-bodied cold brew coffee takes 12 hours to steep and almost no time to sip. Experience the craft in Dunkin's ultra-smooth cold brew coffee. America runs on Dunkin'.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Community Bank, by Marthinson and Silvetti Insurance Group, and by Washington Auto Mall.
Defensive change.
Youngstown, Ohio's Brandon Mikos, most impressive today. He has 6 strikeouts, recording 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 in the third. And a scoreless ball game. Bottom of the 4th, Lugo to lead off. Changes for Youngstown. Austin Vogt is at shortstop. And Cruiseweiser has moved to center field, correct?
That is correct. Which would put Austin Vogt in Seve Cantini's spot in the batting order, which is the 7th spot. Just had a chance to shake hands with Joe Klimchak. I'm not sure if you know Joe or not. Works for the Pirates now, but for many years was the sports information director at Grove City College.
I do know Joe. Good to see him. Here with the Pirate crew. Ball bunted third base line by Lugo.
I'll take that.
Foul ball. Scoreless game. Each team has 2 hits. The winner advances to play Guasave, Mexico, 10 a.m. tomorrow. The loser is done. For Lugo, he'll celebrate his 15th birthday on Tuesday. He is from Arecibo, Puerto Rico. And Mikos, fastball, swing and a miss. 0-2. Now the 0-2 delivery. Foul ball straight back. Good cut by Lugo. This young man wants to have a career in pharmaceuticals when he gets older. Celebrating his 15th birthday on Tuesday. 0-2 pitch. Low and inside. Day 3 of the Pony League World Series. Championship game Wednesday night. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field near the line. Sprinting into foul territory is Seymour. Ball's back out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. This Levittown team has had only 4 hits in 10 innings of the tournament. Held to 2 hits by Vidal Sotelo in Levittown's loss to Guasave Friday. 1-2 pitch, ball fouled away. And also, in now 10 innings of the tournament, Levittown hitters have struck out 18 times, including the 6 strikeouts recorded today by Brandon Mikos.
The Pirate Parrot has arrived.
Do you remember? Here's a foul back. Remember how the Parrot used to look when we first started having a mascot?
Yes. You kind of forget, and then occasionally you see some old footage.
Yeah,
and
very, very thin.
It's camera shy.
Called strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Mikos. Lugo, the first out of the 4th inning. And they'll bring up Alexander Dominguez. And Dominguez, his dad takes a strike. He's a coach on this team. His dad, Miguel Dominguez, owns a supermarket in Manatee, Puerto Rico. 1 pitch swing and a miss. 0-2. We've got 4 individuals with the last name Dominguez involved in this game.
Time.
2 coaches, 2 players. Nobody on, 1 out. Levittown had a 1-out double from Santiago in the first, but Santiago tried to move to third on an errant throw and was gunned down. Next pitch fouled back. And Youngstown had a runner at second base in the first inning. Runners at first and second, and Seymour tried to steal third and was thrown out. And the Mikos 0-2 pitch. High and outside.
1-2, guys.
Brownsville, Texas against the Netherlands. That's our 3rd game. 1-2 pitch. Popped back out of play. Brownsville, Texas losing to Bay County, Michigan 6-4 yesterday. The Netherlands losing to Washington County 9-2 yesterday. So the 3rd game of the day will be an elimination game. 1-2 pitch outside. Washington County losing to Covina, California 10-0. First game of this day. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Mikos rocks and deals. Fastball inside, pushing Dominguez off the plate.
3-2.
3-2 pitch. Popped out of play. And back over the press box here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Lou Hayes, former sports editor of the Observer Reporter. So important to the history of this great event in Washington County. 3-2 pitch. High and outside. So Mikos donates his first free pass that sets the table, unfortunately, from the Youngstown standpoint for Anthony Rivera.
Yeah, it was
Rivera, right-handed batter.
I'm sorry, Lanny. It was Lou Hayes who, you know, just got to thinking that after age 12, young kids did not have an area to play, so he started Pony League Baseball.
Bouncing ball up over the mound and over the glove of shortstop Mikos. The single by Rivera advances Dominguez to second base. And only the 5th hit of the game. 3 for Levittown, 2 for Youngstown. Left-handed batter Luis Beltre. His uncle is Adrian Beltre. Swinging a foul ball. And that ball came off the body of catcher Pancake. So Levittown threatening to score here in the 4th inning, bottom of the 4th inning of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning ball game.
Play.
Oh, 1 pitch.
Ball.
High and outside, 1-1. I don't know about you, Mark, but there are many times when I see numbers and just names pop into my head when I see that number. Like when I call bingo, and if I say N44, Hank Aaron.
Oh, no question. I had a feeling that's where you were going with 44.
B8, Yogi Berra. You're going to say Willie Stargell,
absolutely,
right?
yeah.
See, for me,
Yogi, you grew up a Yankees fan.
Yeah,
though,
Yogi was my favorite player growing up. Not only because I was a catcher, most of my family members were catchers. I always thought Yogi Berra looked like my dad. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on, no score, bottom of the 4th inning. Ground ball to the shortstop. Vogt flips to second for 1, on to first. Safe. And, I take that back. It is a double play. What a great play by Gehring, who had to lean out towards right field to catch the throw from second baseman Cato. It is a 6-4-3 double play, and it's a gem, particularly turned in by first baseman Gehring, his 2nd top shelf defensive play of the ball game. No score after 4. Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
It takes a lot. Down the line.
Good morning.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
Let's bring you up to date with what's happened here at the Pony League World Series, day number 3. In our first game this afternoon, it was Covina, California, the West Zone champ. With a 10-run rule victory, they played just 5. It was Covina, California having its way with the host team, Washington County, 10-0. And in our final game here this afternoon into the evening, it will be the European Zone champion, the Netherlands, taking on Brownsville, Texas. Brownsville impressive in its game yesterday, and the Netherlands facing elimination with a loss here today. And as for this one that's going on right now, zeros across the board as we head to the 5th. Look who's here.
All right, set for the 5th inning. Changes for Levittown, Puerto Rico. Taking over at first base is Adrian Rubert. And the new left fielder for Levittown is Albert Oliva. And Randy Dominguez of the Youngstown team was getting the attention of the press box.
And then you're going in to play first base.
And now Sean Helpe leads off. How about Helpe? He came to the plate in the first inning, and it was during his at-bat that Seymour was caught stealing. And then he came to the plate in the fourth inning, and it was during his at-bat that Pancake got caught stealing. So he leads off this fifth inning, scoreless game. Alejandro Gonzalez allowing just 2 hits, has 3 strikeouts, pitch low and outside, ball 1. Playing the numbers games with you. All right. When you see the number 22, what comes to mind?
That's a good one. This is going to be out of. This is probably out of the blue, and I'm not even sure he wore 22. Did Richie Zisk wear 22?
Well, Richie Zisk. Yes, he did wear 22. You're right. That's not the mine. The name that comes to mind when I see 22 or swing and a miss is Bert Blyleven.
Okay. Bob Moose wear 22 also?
I don't remember that. It was before my time. Or no, maybe not. I mean, I think Bob was with the club maybe 1 year while I was my first year with the Pirates. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Helpe. And a weak roller to the right side. Vegas got it. Second baseman fires on to first baseman Rupert. 1 away in the fifth inning.
Do I have to give baseball answers to these questions?
Oh, no, because if I think of 35, what, let me ask you, 35. What do you see that number? What do you think of?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. Calvin Hill and the Dallas Cowboys.
Calvin Hill? Okay. Mr. Dugan, who do you think of when you see number 35? Who?
Jack Delaplane, the hydroplane.
Here's Ventresco. Ball hit sharply on the ground. Shortstop Santiago's got it. Out number 2. Boy, what a difference between those 2 balls. Weak hit from Helpe. Strong hit from Ventresco. 35 for me, John Kennedy.
Shortstop number 8, Austin Booth.
It's amazing the different answers you'll get on certain ones.
Here's Sevi Cantini. Sevi named after Sevi Ballesteros.
This is Austin Vogt.
I'm sorry, that's right. We had a Vogt fouls the ball out of play. Vogt going into play shortstop in the fourth inning. Where's the other change in the batting order? That's right. Cruiseweiser went to
Vogt
center
was the
field,
only substitute.
Took the Cantini spot on the batting order. Thank you, sir. And the 1-strike pitch from Gonzalez in this scoreless game. High and outside for Vogt. He is from Cortland, Ohio. Goes to Lakeview High School. He's a bulldog. His dad, member of this coaching staff. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs, nobody on. We have not had a base runner reach third base in this game. And from the Youngstown standpoint, the defensive plays of Gehring are significant. Swing and a miss. Vogt out number 3. And it's strikeout number 4 for Gonzalez. At the end of 4.5 innings, Youngstown, Ohio, nothing. Levittown, Puerto Rico, nothing. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Cheers to the Pennsylvania Bavarian Oktoberfest on the streets of downtown Canonsburg, September 15th through 17th.
This is a very special piece from the Pony League archives. Gentleman there with the glasses to your left, that's Joe E. Brown. He's the former commissioner of Pony League Baseball. And then his son, Joe L. Brown, later went on to become the general manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1956 through through 1976, then came back around again and was the GM in 1985. And some of the highlights through the years, that was a Youngstown team right there taking part in the Pony League World Series back in the 1950s. Well, we've got our most competitive game of the tournament so far taking place in front of us right now. No score as we head to the bottom half of the fifth.
Bottom of the fifth inning. No score in the game. We've got a good one going this middle game of the triple header. Number 99, Joscar Feliciano from Baguera Alta, Puerto Rico, the son of the head coach Pedro Feliciano, singled in the second inning. With just 3 hits for Levittown, Puerto Rico, just 2 for Youngstown. That ball is sent off to the right into the woods. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pedro Feliciano, the head coach of the Puerto Rican team, played in the major leagues with the New York Mets. 22 major league wins for Pedro. And I have failed you, Mark. I have failed you terribly. Fly ball center field. Going back, Cruiseweiser, and steps out of the track and makes the catch. 1 away. Was forced to make that grab in a rather awkward position as he went back with, turned his body to the right initially, and then was more backpedaling once he got onto the track and had to lunge back for the ball. 1 away. Now Gonzalez. I was supposed to find out why Pedro Feliciano was known as Perpetual Pedro. I haven't done that yet, but
I was going to ask, but you went there before I asked.
So. Pitch to Gonzalez, called strike. Known as Perpetual Pedro. Martinez to follow, no score in the bottom of the fifth inning. 0-1 pitch, called strike 2. Who's back at the station? Mark Edwards?
That's correct.
Mark Edwards. Didn't know he was known as, well, maybe I can't tell you his nickname.
Sure you can.
Oh, can I? Ball 1-2. Good. You know, I'm an avid listener of WJPA radio. I mean, I love the radio station. I listen to it all the time. And Pete Povich, and welcome now to Bruce Sokolic, who's taken over the morning news shift. 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. Every time I see Lynn Manning, I say to her, how's that sports thing going? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the next pitch, foul ball at the plate.
There you go.
Scoreless game, Levittown, Puerto Rico, and Youngstown, Ohio. These two teams are playing like they sincerely know that this is an elimination game.
Thank you, sir.
I thought when the ball left the bat of Feliciano that was going to break the scoreless tie.
We got time.
Slight issue for Trey Pancake.
2-2. Play.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball called strike 3, 2 out. Strikeout number 8 for Brandon Mikos. That's a dandy breaking ball. Had Gonzalez bending backwards out of the way of the pitch.
He froze him.
Mention that Dylan Dominguez is in the ball game. Dylan, who was the son of the manager Randy Dominguez, Dylan bothered by a bruise on his left forearm. Ball fouled back. And interestingly enough, for Dylan Dominguez, the injury was suffered earlier this week on Monday in a football practice. Wind up by Mikos. Ball fouled away. So on this Youngstown team, players from Boardman, Cortland, Canfield, North Huntington. Ronnie Howard III, who's on this team, is from the Norwin High School area. Shane Cato's from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Austintown represented, Salem, Ohio. Foul ball out of play. Ronnie Howard III, who was the catcher the other day, he had taken a ball off his left wrist, but that is not why he's not in the lineup, according to Randy Dominguez. He's all right physically. Call strike 3. Center cut pitch gets Martinez and brings frame number 5 to a finish. Youngstown nothing, Levittown nothing. Going to the 6th, this is the Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs.
to help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company.
Totals after 5. Youngstown, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Levittown, Puerto Rico, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. Here's Mark Uriah.
And we've just had the pierogi race here at Lou Hayes Pony Field for those outside the area. This is a staple of Pittsburgh Pirates games.
For Youngstown, leading off the 6th.
Okay, we've got Ronnie Howard batting here for Youngstown for Shane Cato. Howard, left-handed hitter, got the start at catcher for Youngstown in their opening ball game. He was 0 for 1, plus a walk. First pitch, catches the outside corner for a strike. Howard, left-handed batter, swings and misses at the 0-1 offering.
Ronnie Howard's uncle is Green Bay Packers coach Mike McCarthy,
who is from the Pittsburgh area. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt. Dominguez moves out into fair territory to give himself a good angle to throw to first. I have that as the 5th strikeout for Alejandro Gonzalez, the right-hander for Levittown, Puerto Rico. And now pitcher Brandon Mikos, who has turned in quite a performance on the mound here for Youngstown in this game. Scoreless here in the top of the 6th inning in an elimination game here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Nothing like a cool treat on a hot summer day. Ball chopped up the middle and through for a base hit for Mikos. And now back up to the top of the order, Jeremy Cruzweiser. Just the 3rd hit of the game for Youngstown. Cruzweiser 0 for 2. Drashir Lugo looking for the bunt, creeping well onto the infield grass at third base. Now the first pitch to Mikos. Breaking ball drops in for a called strike.
I'm not a fan of the one-out bunt.
Mikos careful with his lead at first. Here's the 1-strike pitch. Foul tip off a fastball. So Gonzalez out in front 0-2.
And now third baseman Lugo can back off. By playing in, he had cut down his range.
Play.
Right-hander Gonzalez with the stretch in the 0-2, misses upstairs. With left fielder Oliva
1-2, gentlemen.
about 2 steps in front of the warning track. Gonzalez going to step off here for a moment. Now the 1-2 pitch misses down and in.
2-2.
No score in the ball game, getting late here in the top of the 6th inning. First elimination game of the series and another one to follow. Swing and a miss, pitch down and away from Cruzweiser. Down on strikes, second out of the inning, 6th strikeout for Gonzalez. And Mikos at first now with 2 down for Dylan Dominguez came in to play right field in the bottom of the 6th inning. Right-handed batter steps in. Dominguez was 0 for 1 in Friday's ball game. First pitch fastball low and away. Youngstown, if I'm reading my book right, has had 1 runner reach second base.
3 guys.
Pitch missed, now 2 balls, no strikes.
Third base coach Randy Dominguez comes down to talk to his son, and no doubt reminding him about, okay, you've got the advantage in the count now. Make sure that you are swinging at a pitch that is in your zone, a pitch that you can handle.
2 balls. No strikes. Play.
Look for the fastball.
Stretched by Gonzalez in the pitch, ball lifted foul and out of play down the right field line. I mentioned Youngstown with 1 runner to reach second base, Levittown with only 2.
2-1, guys. Play.
So the pitcher's in control here into the 6th inning. Grounded weakly foul wide of third. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Dominguez. Alejandro Gonzalez trying to keep this a scoreless game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner takes off from first before the pitch is even thrown. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that ends the inning. 7th strikeout for Gonzalez. A base hit, a runner left on for Youngstown in the top of the 6th inning. We'll go to the bottom half. Youngstown, Ohio, and Levittown, Puerto Rico. Scoreless here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Well, folks, if you want to have a wonderful time no matter what your area of interest is, then you've got to look strong and long at Washington County, Pennsylvania. The Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency has hundreds of attractions throughout the county: arts, entertainment, shopping, historical, outdoor activities. And you know what? Sometime you might just want to kick back on a beautiful hillside on a beautiful day and check out a baseball game. And this one here is the best one we've had so far in this tournament. No score as we go into the bottom half of the 6th. We're setting ourselves up for a dramatic ending.
Top of the order for Levittown, Puerto Rico, going to the bottom of the 6th inning in a scoreless ball game with Youngstown, Ohio. Both teams trying to extend their stays here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Leading off the
Mikos 9 strikeouts and allowing just 3 hits in putting together this and authoring a shutout through 5.
Miguel Vega has twice looked at called third strikes in this game. First pitch here in the bottom of the 6th inning. In there for a called strike. Vega showed bunt, then pulled the bat back. Mikos, the right-hander, winds and delivers. High fastball fouled straight back, and Vega in an 0-2 hole. Mikos gets the sign he wants. Now the 0-2 pitch. Misses high with the fastball. Shane Cato re-enters, by the way, to play second base after Howard pinch hit for him in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch misses outside, 2-2. Mikos winds and delivers. Swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt. Pancake will throw to first to Gehring to retire Vega. One out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Now 10 strikeouts for Brandon Mikos.
And add to that the 12 strikeouts recorded by Vidal Sotelo in the Guasave win over Levittown Friday.
Jaime Santiago takes a big cut at the first pitch, but can only foul tip it. He's got a double in 2 trips. Mikos winds and delivers the 0-1. Grounded to short. Handled by Vogt. And the throw a little wide, but Gehring able to handle it for the 2nd out of the inning.
Let me make the point again that one of the reasons that this is a scoreless game is the defensive play of first baseman Jake Gehring. Backing up an errant throw in the 1st inning and doing a great job to help complete a double play in the 4th.
Swing and a miss. Dressier Logo out in front of an off-speed pitch, 1 strike. Lugo 0 for 2, did reach on an error in the 1st inning. Fastball outside. You know, when we didn't get a chance to talk about that because it was an inning-ending double play, and we got to look at the replay, and you could see Gehring's toe on the base, but he had to reach as a pitch misses inside 2-1. Had to reach out toward right field to get that throw, and you couldn't really tell at what point the ball hit the glove. Pitch lifted, foul, and out of play. First base side, 2-2. You saw the foot on the bag, then it came off, and you just don't know at what point whether the foot was still on the bag when the ball was caught. But the first base umpire right there, he had as good a view, probably a better view than anyone else. Another 2-2. Lugo turns and rips it, but foul and out of play down the left field line.
Well, wouldn't it be, if I don't want to say it wouldn't be great, but if Youngstown were to win, wouldn't it be special if Tony Caridi interviewed Gehring and not only talked to him about his fine defensive plays, but asked him about that fishing thing?
Tony into fishing?
No.
Or you just want to get the answer? Ball bounded up the middle for a 2-out single by Dressier Lugo. Well, if Tony's listening, maybe we can work that out.
Yeah, he normally interviews the coaches, and that makes a lot of sense. But
4th hit of the game.
But then I could tell my buddy Jake Gehring, you know, because we're buddies. I could tell him, hey, I got you on television, you know.
So a 2-out single for Lugo puts him on at first. Alexander Dominguez 0 for 1 plus a walk. Throw over to first, and Lugo back in standing.
That's a good move there. Just throw over, let them know we know you're there.
And another throw over, and again, Lugo back in standing. Had to hustle a little more this time to get back.
Yeah, the outfield defense playing back a little bit further. They got to avoid a double. They got to avoid an extra base hit here.
Now the first pitch to Dominguez takes downstairs for a ball.
Very often what coaches will do is they'll indicate from the dugout, put the hand behind the head, indicating that, hey, you can't let anything get past you in this situation.
Mikos checks first. Now delivers. Jams Dominguez, who can only foul it back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the advantage for Levittown, because there are 2 out, Lugo's going to be off with the crack of the bat.
Pirate Parrot is out on the newly built deck out in left center field.
1-1.
Guys on the grounds crew used to sit outside the fence and watch the game from there, but can't do that now, so they built the deck up there. Boy, just getting back that time was Lugo, and he almost fell backwards off the base. Parrot just takes over wherever he goes, doesn't he? 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, runner going, throw down to second base, 1 hop throw, and just avoiding the tag is Lugo. He's there with a stolen base.
Okay, now the strategy is a bit different. Ball that was a bounce throw, and by the time shortstop Volt got the glove down, the runner was in. Now a situation where the outfield's got to be in a situation where it's got to be concerned about. There's a ball. Concerned about being in a position, should the ball be hit on the ground or a line drive, that they can make a throw to the plate to deny the run.
3 balls, 1 strike to Dominguez. Mikos turns toward second but does not throw. Yeah, you want to try to cut off a base hit and get the ball back in and maybe keep Lugo at third base. 3-1 fastball upstairs. Second walk given up by Mikos. Runners at first and second now.
And that's not a bad situation. They set up a force play. The fact that Dominguez reaches first base, not all that significant. And for Youngstown, Matt DeSalvo, one of the assistant coaches, going out.
Adrian Rubert will bat. He came on as a defensive replacement in the top of the 5th to play first base. So this will be not only his first plate appearance of the game, but of the series as well. Dave Longo, the home plate umpire, going to go up and break up the meeting. With 2 outs, Drashir Lugo singled up the middle, stole second. Alexander Dominguez walked to put runners at first and second. Scoreless here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Adrian Rubert, left-handed batter, with an opportunity to get Levittown on the board first here. Takes a high fastball. Glad you're with us, whether it's on 1450 AM, WJPA, Washington, WJPA.com, greensports.net. Breaking ball in for a called strike, throw down to second, and it's into center field. Lugo's going to move to third, and moving up to second on the throwing area is Dominguez.
Ill-advised. That throw well off the mark and out into left center field.
Now Rubert waits on a 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball drops in for a called strike.
And now it's Mikos, the pitcher's responsibility to pick up his teammates here.
He works from the windup. His 1-2 pitch tapped foul at the plate by Rubert.
My comment about being an ill-advised throw, there's not too much that Levittown, Puerto Rico would be concerned about with that runner at second base. They're not going to steal third in that situation. It's a low percentage throw.
1-2 play.
Another 1-2 pitch on the way. Rubert swings and misses, went around on a high fastball. They're going to check with third base umpire Brian Gillespie, and he confirms that. So Rupert down on strikes to end the inning. Levittown threatens with a 2-out base hit and a walk, but does not score. They strand two. We'll go to the seventh. No score between Levittown, Puerto Rico, and Youngstown, Ohio, here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Pitchers duel here at Lou Hayes Pony Field in game number 7 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Alejandro Gonzalez, the right-hander for Levittown, with 7 strikeouts. He's only given up 3 hits and only walked 1. He's kept Youngstown, Ohio off balance. And now he'll work the top of the 7th. 3, 4, 5 hitters for Youngstown. Jake Gehring, who is 0 for 2, steps in. First pitch from Gonzalez fouled off. Gehring a little late on the fastball.
Right.
Alejandro Gonzalez with the 1-strike pitch. Good fastball just above the knees for a called strike. Right-hander for Levittown, winds and delivers, and a comebacker. Gonzalez underhand flip to first. 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Trey Pancake. He has 2 of the 3 Youngstown hits with a pair of singles. Who will break the ice first? Pancake waits on the first offering from Gonzalez, and he rips another base hit up the middle. 3 for 3 is Trey Pancake for Youngstown, with a 1-out single now here in the 7th.
3 for 3 and 5 for 6 in the tournament.
Sean Helpy, the third baseman to bat, has grounded out twice in this game. Gonna talk things over here first with Matt DeSalvo, first base coach. Hits are even at 4. Neither team able to cross the pay station yet. Looks like Austin Vogt loosening up in the bullpen for Youngstown. He's scheduled a hit here in a couple of more spots, so we'll see how that goes as Pancake leads from first. Pitch on the outside edge, down in the zone to Helpy for a called strike. Pancake leading from first. Rupert holds him on. Pancake running on the pitch, ball hit well to left field. Back goes Oliva to the track. He looks up and it's gone. A 2-run homer for Sean Helpy of Youngstown. And it gives Youngstown a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 7th. So Youngstown draws first blood. Boy, nice job of waiting on that breaking ball by Helpy. Got the barrel of the bat on it. Youngstown strikes first. Ty Ventresco, the batter, 0 for 2. Takes a fastball up and in. Gonzalez delivers the 1-0, misses downstairs with the fastball. Levittown, looking ahead, has their 6, 7, 8 hitters scheduled up in the bottom of the 7th, and they're going to need at least 2. Fastball misses low and away to Ventresco. 3 balls, no strikes.
All right, here we go, guys.
Catcher Trey Pancake, or excuse me, Alexander Dominguez, out to talk to his pitcher, while Ventresco chat with Randy Dominguez, the manager and third base coach. 3-0, Ventresco taking all the way, and it's in there for a strike. Gonzalez delivers and misses low and away. So Ventresco with a walk on at first, still 1 out in the inning. And Austin Vogt mentioned that he was loosening in the bullpen earlier. Now comes in to hit. Two-run homer by Sean Helpy, putting Youngstown on top here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch to Vogt, misses downstairs. Snap throw down to first, and Ventresco dives back in. Dominguez throwing from his knees. We saw him throw a runner out at second from his knees to end the 4th inning.
Time. I need 4, guys.
And out of the dugout for Levittown. Get a visit here. If you're Levittown, you can't allow this thing to get any further away from you than it has right now.
And Miguel Vega going to the hill. We've been fortunate that Pikewood, a company based in Morgantown, has provided us with the video streaming for all of our broadcasts. And this crew that has been working all of the games, some long days, some full days, 4 games tomorrow, 4 games Tuesday. But one of the guys that deserves some credit is Danny Corso. He's the handheld operator, camera operator. 3 games he'll do today. That's a 30-pound camera on his right shoulder. By the end of the day, Danny will be, he does push-ups, by the way, before each game, just to make sure that he's strong and ready to go. Nice going, Danny.
That's not as easy a job, not solely because of the weight of the camera. Pitch misses outside, 2 votes, 2 balls, no strikes. But to get the right shots at the right time.
Anticipation, Carly Simon.
Heinz Ketchup. 2-0 pitch. Ball lifted foul and out of play down the right field line. You have to be a little older to remember that.
Yeah.
As well as the song, although you still hear that on the radio.
1. Flag.
Danny Corso, been working television for a few years. A lot of Pirate games.
2 balls, 1 strike to Austin Vogt, with Ty Ventresco at first for Youngstown and 1 out. Ball grounded to short. Santiago, backhanded play, goes to second for 1. And that's all they'll get. And I think Vega thought there was 1 out. I mean, I don't think he had a play because the ball was not hit that hard, but I think he thought there was only 1, or he thought there were 2 outs there rather, because he even started toward the dugout.
Ball in the hole. Good job by the shortstop, but yeah, Vega clearly wasn't thinking about double play for whatever reason.
First pitch, a strike to Shane Cato. Howard hit for Cato last time through the order. Cato takes on the outside corner for a strike. Cato in the third hit a comebacker to Gonzalez. Right-hander with the 0-2 pitch. Off speed, lifted in the air. Shallow right center field. Vega, the second baseman, backpedals, makes the play, and that retires the side. But the first 2 runs of the ball game belong to Youngstown, Ohio, on the Sean Helpy 2-run homer. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on. Last chance for Levittown, Puerto Rico, going to the bottom of the 7th. They trail 2-0 here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again. How about next weekend?
Yes! Horse around at the Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through the 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
Brandon Mikos will try to finish it off here for Youngstown in the bottom of the 7th. Albert Oliva will lead it off.
Mikos, 11 strikeouts in this game. Consider this, the 2 games that Youngstown has played, through 13 innings, 39 outs, Youngstown pitchers have struck out 27 batters, 27 of the 39 outs strikeouts.
That's great work. First pitch fastball upstairs to Oliva. First plate appearance for him in the ball game. And I want to double check, but I want to say in the series as well. Swings and misses. Pitch tailing away from him on the outside edge. Oliva came in the top of the 5th to play left field. It is his first plate appearance of the series. He fouls back a fastball and is now behind in the count 1-2. Don't often see a team from Puerto Rico go 0-2 here in the Pony League World Series. 1-2 pitch, fastball outside. It's 3 outs away from happening. Mikos winds and delivers. Up and in, Oliva leans back out of the way. Full count. Mikos with the payoff pitch. Curveball called, strike 3. 12 strikeouts for Brandon Mikos.
And it's the 4th time in this Pony League World Series of 2017 that we've had a pitcher strike out 12 batters. Defensive change coming.
That's interesting. Ty Ventresco going to come out of the ball game, and Anthony Decato will take his place. So 1 out, bases empty for Yoscar Feliciano. 1 for 2, singled in the 2nd inning. Breaking ball. Just tapped foul by Feliciano. The 3rd strike to Oliva. Just a terrific pitch by Mikos. Breaking ball that looked like it was coming in about shoulder high and ended up down around the belt. 1 strike pitch, fastball in on the hands, fouled straight back.
Levittown in this tournament has had only 6 hits and just 1 run.
Mikos with the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt, scooped up by Pancake. He'll throw to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, that's the story for Levittown. 1 run in the 2 games, just 6 hits, and Levittown batters have struck out 25 times in the 2 games.
Going to get a pinch hitter here, Ian Soto, for Alejandro Gonzalez.
Now batting for Alejandro Gonzalez, number 19, Ian Soto.
Soto, the last hope for Levittown, trying to keep it going here. They're down 2-0 with 2 outs and the bases empty in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at Mikos fastball. Mikos with the 1 strike pitch. Fastball is low. Soto waits as Mikos delivers. Fastball outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Mikos still has a lot of life on that fastball.
Fans from Youngstown sense they're 1 strike away from victory, but they'll have to wait. Fastball fouled off by Soto off the fence on the first base side. One ball, 2 strikes. Brandon Mikos winds and delivers. Breaking ball, just missed low. An outstanding pitch by Mikos, and it just missed. Now the 2-2. Lifted foul and out of play, right side. Watch out for the cars over there.
Play.
Mikos winds and delivers. Breaking ball called, strike 3 on the inside corner. Appropriately, Mikos strikes out the side. 14 Ks in the ball game. 3 up, 3 down for Levittown, Puerto Rico in the bottom of the 7th inning. Your final score, Youngstown, Ohio defeats Levittown 2-0 here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs
to help prevent injuries
and to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Nikos.
Back here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. I know I'm doing the other one. Back here at Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington Park, outstanding ball game. Youngstown, Ohio, a 2-0 win over Levittown, Puerto Rico in an elimination game. And let's go down to the field to Tony.
All right, thank you very much, Mark. And I am joined by two young men who just put together a performance that I'm sure they're going to be talking about in Youngstown for a long, long time. Brandon Mikos and Sean Helpy. Sean with the bat and Brandon with the arm. Congratulations to you. Fantastic outing. You struck out 14 and you shut out a Puerto Rican team that obviously they come into this tournament year in and year out with a great pedigree. What was your mindset going into this game? What were you focusing and concentrating on, Brandon?
Well, I knew this was going to be a tough game coming in with Puerto Rico, so I knew I had to keep my head in it and stay humble and throw strikes and let the team do the rest.
If you would, talk a little bit about your pitch selection today. What was working? What did you like? And did you know from the beginning that you had it?
Well, when I was in the bullpen, all my pitches were working. So I would get down, get in the strike zone, throw my off speed, get them ahead, and then work with my fastball.
What's it mean to you to take a team down like Puerto Rico?
It means a lot. I mean, I wasn't sure if I could do it, but then after the first few innings, I was feeling good, and then took the rest from there.
You just needed a little offensive help. What about this guy over here, huh?
I was a heck of a hit.
Well, let's talk about it. Sean, congratulations to you. What was your mindset when you went up there? What were you looking at? I know your manager came over, had some words with you. What was that conversation about? What were you looking for?
He was telling me just, he's been throwing curveballs the whole time. I was basically looking for that curveball because he's been getting me the whole time, but he was just telling me, wait on it, sit on that curveball. You see it, take it. And he threw the first pitch, called a strike. I was like, okay. Second one, I was like, not again. I just took it hard. I was just feeling that pitch because I've been seeing it all day. So thankfully it went out. I was looking for that all day because I was pretty mad about getting out twice.
When the ball made the impact with the bat, did you know, or did it take halfway down first base to know that it was going?
I thought that it had a chance, but it definitely took halfway down first base. I was still running, and then I saw it go out, and thank goodness.
Let me ask you this, Sean. What does it mean to you? You guys obviously came in on the losers bracket side, so you lose, you head home after the Hagerstown loss. What's it mean to beat a team with Puerto Rico's reputation?
I think it's nuts. A team that's from a completely different country. It's pretty nuts for a team from Youngstown to come and beat them. They're a great team. They have great defense and bats, but I think it's just nuts and it's amazing. Something I'll never forget, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, Sean Helpy with the 2-run homer. Brandon Mikos, 14 strikeouts as this the Youngstown team advances on with a 2-0 victory over Puerto Rico. They are still alive here in this Pony League World Series. And that'll do it for our broadcast. 2 games are completed here and 1 more to go. We invite you to stay tuned as this Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series rolls on. Levittown, Puerto Rico is the first team to be eliminated. 14 strikeouts for Youngstown State and a 2-run homer by Sean Helpy. And it's Youngstown's day as they advance on in the 66th edition of the Pony League World Series. Thanks for being with us, everybody.